welcome to our coverage of the 2008 FIA Asia Pacific Rally Championship. 7 very different events in 7 very different countries. This program features the events in the Pacific region, New Caledonia, Australia and New Zealand. And as always, there's plenty of action, drama and carnage as the region's top rally drivers battle it out for the Asia Pacific honours.
I'm going to go all the way. Okay.
The beautiful Pacific island of French New Caledonia is the setting for the opening round of the 2008 Asia Pacific Rally Championship. The series has seen a healthy increase in entries this year, partly due to the introduction of the Pacific and Asia Cups. The Cups enable teams and drivers to enter just 3 events in their region and still enjoy the benefits the championship offers. Team New Caledonia has entered the Pacific Cup with 2 very experienced drivers, Jean-Louis Leroux in a Subaru and Patrick Christian in a Mitsubishi.
This year I tried to have the Pacific Cup and 3 races and do Canberra for the first time and Whangarei for second times.
Not the APRC, unfortunately, but the Pacific Cup. I think it is a good start to do the APRC later.
Another New Caledonian entered in the Pacific Cup is Patrick Yanai in a privately entered Mitsubishi. And while the New Caledonians have the hometown advantage for this first event, they're up against some formidable international opposition, with Japan's Katsu Taguchi in the MRF Mitsubishi and Cusco's new signing, Australian Dean Herridge.
I'm very happy to come back to APRC this year, and of course every year we're going to try the champion. So this year we have every year it's getting better and better our tires. So this year more chance to get champion this year.
Yeah, look, I think some of the results, and particularly Rally of China late last year with our Subaru China team, has given us the opportunity here. And look, to be honest, it's almost like a bit of a rebirth of my career in some ways. After spending nearly a decade doing Australian Championship in some shape or form, to now sort of be really just concentrating on international rallies is quite exciting.
Taguchi and Herridge are also entered for the main Asia Pacific title, along with their teammates, Hiroshi Yanagasawa from Japan returning to the series with the Cusco team, and Taguchi's new MRF Mitsubishi teammate, Australian Scott Pedder. Kiwi Brian Green was 4th in the championship last year by finishing consistently, and he'll be hoping for a similar run in 2008. Rally of New Caledonia is always popular with the drivers and teams alike, a French flavour on a Pacific island. Situated northeast of Australia, the rally base is the capital Noumea, while the main competition takes place 200 kilometres north of the city. The first 2 stages are held around Noumea's horse racing track, the Hippodrome, and Taguchi immediately stamps his authority on the event by winning both and taking a 10-second lead over his MRF teammate Pedder. Yanagasawa enjoys the 2 spectator stages as well and slots into 3rd place, just 2 seconds behind Pedder. The next day, the competitors travel north to the town of Poya, and a group of 3 stages run 3 times. On the first real stage of the event, at 12 kilometres and winding itself through hilly terrain, Taguchi is quickest again, but only by 1 second as teammate Pedder is right on the pace. Behind the leading pair, Yanagasawa leads a battle for 3rd, but drops time with this overshoot on stage 4. At the finish of that test though, he and Jean-Louis Leroux are dead equal and share 3rd place. Stage 4 is very fast with many blind crests, and Herridge has a lucky escape when his Subaru hits a hole after a tightening left-hander. The impact propels the Cusco car into the bushes on the opposite side of the road. It's a wake-up call for sure, but the Australian pair survives and continues on, losing only 10 seconds.
4,
30 max crest, 20 right, 4 minus half long, 20 left, 5 short.
Stage 4 proves to be a problem for the MRF Mitsubishi Team 2 as Peter suffers a puncture while rally leader Taguchi has an off-road excursion avoiding one of the many deer in the area. The former APRC champion still manages to set fastest time for the stage. While everyone else has close calls on this test, Brian Green's middle-of-the-road philosophy pays off, second quickest and only 9 seconds slower than Taguchi. After his puncture, Peter pushes hard on stage 5 and wins the test, but his second place is still under threat. Yanagisawa has been pushing hard all morning, and after 5 stages is in third place, only 4 seconds behind Peter. And within 7 seconds of him are Leroux and Herridge, battling over 4th place. Leroux narrowly ahead by just 2 seconds. While the battle behind is very close, at the first service break Taguchi leads by 42 seconds after just 5 stages.
Oh yeah, this is I think very good for us. So next, because this fast loop we are so much gravel, we're driving on the gravel. So next loop we are a little bit faster next loop. So I think it could be all right.
With the battle for 2nd, 3rd and 4th so close, Peter pushes hard in the afternoon, and even though it's the Australian's first time in a left-hand drive car, he gradually eases away from the rest of the field. By the end of stage 8, he's opened a 23-second gap on Yanagisawa.
So Scott, better run that time?
Yeah, we had the flat tyre on the second stage this morning, which really cost us probably a good 20 or 30 seconds. So we sort of stuck in a situation where we obviously want to keep Katsu pretty honest, but we don't want to make too many risks. We've had a few moments this morning, so I think it's sort of time now to settle down and do the business.
While Peter gets away, Yanagisawa maintains his 3rd place through the middle section of stages. With some changes to the car, Herridge starts to find some confidence and is second fastest on stage 8.
70.
Better run?
Yeah, the car's a lot better actually. It's still tough going out there. It's just so tricky. You know, the second pass you're a bit more comfortable, but there's so many tricky little crests and things. So no, but it's feeling a bit better now. It doesn't feel as out of control anyway.
Right. I guess
and
so.
yeah, that's good. We're pretty pleased with that. That's not a bad time. 3 off the lead, so that's good.
While the leaders battle for position, Patrick Yanai retires from 6th place with differential problems. And in the final set of stages, Patrick Christian runs into engine and gearbox problems and is out of the event. With these 2 locals out, Brian Green is in a safe 6th place after 11 stages. In the final set of tests, Leroux drifts back into 5th place, although he's only 7 seconds away from Yanagisawa in 4th.
The pace was fast. To be in contact with the cars in front, but it was okay. Yeah, we were not at 100%. Just keeping the pace and waiting tomorrow.